Oh, it's Lycan. Hi.
You doing the show tonight?
I think maybe tomorrow. Is the DNC on? How long does this thing last for? Like how many hours tonight? When does it end?
And this opportunity to gather today for the important work of visioning our nation's future.
Thank you very much.
We gather at a critical time in our nation.
I'm not saying it was about was good faith, but what would a good faith J6 debate with a conservative look like? You said all your opponents up until now have been bad faith. Is it even possible, or is there no way to have a conservative position in good faith? I think the best way to defend J6, and it's some conservatives have kind of like squirmed into the position, is saying that yes, it was an insurrection, yes, it was an attempted coup, but it's because there was legitimately the fear that Democrats had stolen the election. They legitimately had stolen the election from us. So of course we have to do something to fight. I mean, like Trump said, fight like you're going to lose your country. So yeah, but so it wasn't an insurrection, but it was justified. I think that's like your best line of argumentation, but that's what P.F. Young said. Sure.
So I really like...
Okay, we'll watch the news later. I'm watching this. I want to see what is going on with the Pixel 9. Am I buying this phone?
So I really like these new Pixel phones. New designs this year.
Wait, did he get proven to be a bad reviewer? Did Louis Rossman have a problem with him, or?
Obviously, but also new specs, new features, also new issues, but of course, new price tags. So we really got to...
How isn't that an interesting question? Is seceding from the Union anti-democratic? It threatens democracy. Of course it does. If the idea is just that any state or group of states can leave at any point in time, you don't have a stable federal government. You can't do anything. You can't make any actions that are unpopular in any states. You're completely fucked.
To jump into the nitty-gritty of what's actually good about them. So we've been hoping for a real, complete, flagship quality competitor from Google for a while now, and on one hand, it feels like we finally got him. But on the other hand, did you guys watch the Google event announcing these things? Like, I feel like you can learn a lot about how a company really feels about the products that they're presenting by just watching the announcement event. And these felt like a software showcase that just also happened to have some phones to go with it, which I guess is not insane when you know the history of Nexus and Pixel, but it did the opposite of give me confidence in these phones. But now I've been using these phones for 2 weeks straight, and I actually feel like I can tell you what's good or bad about them.
Okay. All right, talk to
hardware
us.
is mostly what I'm talking about when I say these phones feel like flagships in a good way. Like, it would be easy to dismiss them as almost the same as last year, just squared up. But there are a lot of other little things too. Like, the screens are brighter at their max brightness, 2700 nits for the Pixel 9 and 3000 nits for the 9 Pros. And then even bezels all the way around. That requires some extra consideration, wrapping the edges of the OLED panels under those corners. And there's a new ultrasonic fingerprint reader under here on all of them. Finally, it's way faster and more reliable than the disappointing optical ones from before. The only thing I wish, it's such a small thing, but I wish I could just unlock at any time when the display is completely off. Like, currently you have to have the always on display on, or hit the power button or be getting a notification, and then you can unlock with a quick touch. But like on Samsung phones, that spot on the display is always a hotspot no matter what. You can just unlock by touching there. So I kind of wish the Pixel would let me do that from a blank screen too. The haptics are really nice again, and the buttons are really clicky this year. But then of course the hardware is what's on the inside too. So that is the new Tensor G4 chip and a bunch of extra RAM. Now, the Tensor G4 isn't actually that much more powerful than last year's chip. In fact, you probably won't notice a difference for 99% of the stuff you do on the phone. But what's actually significant is a new NPU that's way more powerful and dedicated to AI tasks. And the way more RAM is also dedicated to AI tasks. I'm told a big portion of the RAM is literally reserved for AI stuff. So I will get to all that AI stuff in a minute, don't worry. But just in the world that we're living in, where the meta for a lot of these major new smartphones is...
Fuck, am I gonna have to adopt this AI shit? I hate all of it. I don't want to use any of it. I don't give a fuck about any of it. Why isn't he so quiet when it comes to criticizing Asmongold and his dog water takes on Israel-Palestine at Destiny? Asmongold is not a political commentator. I don't usually cover non-political commentators' political commentary much. I just don't. If something relevant comes up, sometimes I will, but there's so much other stuff to do.
Minor new improvements here and there, but mainly just a bunch of new AI features and capabilities. I'm glad that the Pixel also got a bunch of meaningful feeling hardware stuff too. And then obviously, yes, you do have the squared off sides that I just know are supposed to fit in with the iPhones and Samsungs of the world. I've said it before, I like the look and feel. And that also applies to this new camera visor, which is less of a visor and I guess more of like a shelf island now. Kind of looks a bit weird in some renders, but you just kind of have to trust me. Seeing it in person, it's fire. I like it. Even if it will totally collect dust in just the same way as last year in the corners, it's nice. Oh, and I almost forgot, there is a new size. So you can have a Pro phone, but without it being an XL. love the choice. I am a little worried that that one probably won't sell as well as the two extremes, but I'm glad we have the choice this year. Be happy about it before it gets discontinued. So anyway, it all sounds pretty good, but I do have a few gripes, which I'm allowed to. It's $1,000. So the size of the batteries is about the same as last year, 4,700 milliamp hours in the smaller size ones, 5,000 milliamp hours in the big phone. And I've had pretty good battery life, like A- battery life with the XL. Consistently 5+ hours of screen on time, lots of heavy high brightness use, but they still don't charge that fast. Like the XL is maxing out at like 37 watts, and it's actually slightly slower on the smaller phones. Now I'm not saying you gotta go
37 watts is, what is that, fully charging your phone in like, what, 2 or 3 hours?
thermonuclear level Realme 320 watt fast charging, light your phone on fire charging speeds or anything like that. I'm just saying fast charging would be nice. 50, 60 watts, that's it. I feel like that's just not that insane, but would be significantly better for using the phone. Now, I also need to say,
50, 60 watts, isn't that like, I feel like when I plug my iPad and my shit in now on my little battery thing, when it says like 70, 80, 90 watts, I feel like that shit charges in like 30 minutes from like 0 to 100. Isn't that like unhealthy for the battery?
Pixel 9 has matte sides with glossy back, but the Pixel 9 Pro has glossy sides with a matte back. We've seen the strategy before. I just think the matte sides look and feel so much better than the glossy, so I kind of wish you could get like a matte on matte look, but that's just me. And then one more thing, of course, these phones start at higher prices, or at least the base one starts at $799, but this is a $1,000 phone that starts at 128 gigs of storage. Thanks, Apple. I guess that's the standard now too, but it's 2024. I would have liked, $256 to start. So cameras have always been a big part of the Google phone experience, or at least they have for a while now, and on Pixel 9s, that's still true, but not in exactly the same way. So all across the board, the Pixel 9 and 9 Pro actually share the same primary camera and the same ultra-wide. The Pros just get that extra telephoto, the 5x zoom, and the primary camera that they...
Old light bulbs were about 60 watts. Yes, that's bad for battery. Well, the issue with the old light bulbs wasn't the wattage. The issue was that, isn't it like 55 watts is going to just like random heat generation and 5 watts or whatever was going to actually lighting up the bulb? I think the issue is just like the vast majority of the energy on these older bulbs are just completely fucking wasted, right?
all share is basically the same as last year. The ultrawide is new. It's 48 megapixels instead of 12, but it bins down to 12. So look, shooting with these new cameras, it's great. It's a quick smartphone camera app. There's a bunch of easy to use modes. It's responsive. Focus is quick. It's easy to get consistent, good pictures that process pretty quick.
Someone's saying my Pixel 7 charges in an hour at 20 watts. Is that true? Damn. I guess I just don't pay attention to much. I always charge my phone overnight, so I'm not paying attention to it that much.
What I mostly notice about these photos is they still...
Yes, heat, but it gives you a good idea what that energy is. It is about 90% was heat. Wait, no, it doesn't give you a good idea. Hold on. Heat... I always want to qualify my takes, and then I realize 99% of chat is retarded, so I shouldn't qualify it. I should just say it confidently, and if I'm wrong, an engineer will email me and tell me I'm wrong. When you're measuring the efficiency of a thing, I think you're seeing how much energy is wasted in terms of just dumped out in heat, right? So if I have a 60 watt thing that is 90% efficient, means that 6 watts is just going to be wasted in terms of heat. 6 watts worth of heat is just being produced. But if I've got a 50 watt thing and it's a 50% efficient, that 50 watt thing is going to be dumping a lot more excess heat, or going to be producing more heat than the thing that is that's 60 watts, right? In terms of wasted energy. But I don't think that for batteries, I don't think that the efficiency mattered as much. I thought that it was just charging it really fast is just unhealthy for the cells or something. I don't think that I don't think it's bad just because of the wattage used. I thought it was bad because the cells charging too quickly is unhealthy for them or something. But I don't know. I'd have to go and look up why it's bad for it. But
still look very processed to me. This is the Pixel look now these days with the last few generations. Just lots of HDR, lots of contrast, lots of dynamic range, also lots of sharpening. It's just not as natural of a look as we've seen in some others. It's more on the punchy side, which is honestly great for just sharing a photo on social media, but some may prefer a more neutral photo. The new selfie camera on the Pro actually feels like the biggest improvement as far as detail and color over the regular Pixel 9, which doesn't get this, but I'd say this is a pretty nice selfie camera. Just so much dynamic range. But if you want to see and hear what video footage from the Pixel sounds like, I shot an entire video on the autofocus channel on the Pixel 9 Pro XL in 4K 30 with actually no external hardware. I didn't even plug in a mic. This is just the built-in mics. So yeah, just me holding a phone. If you don't zoom in at all, the videos look great. They're sharp. but obviously still very processed. And you can see it like prioritizing segmentation and like lighting on my face and shifting colors around. So I'll leave a link below if you want to watch that whole eSprinter review when it goes live. And you might as well subscribe over there while you're at it for other car videos. But this is all part of the Pixel experience. Just like they're still tuning these cameras. They may end up looking a little more natural in the future, even though it's been a generation. Like that's one of the things that you can get out of this phone. But also when they present these things, it's all about the features, the smarts, the crazy AI magic editor and all this AI stuff on these phones. There's a lot to the Pixel experience.
No, I don't care.
So Google makes Android. Google makes their own Android phone. Therefore, the Google Android phone should be the vessel for showing off the latest and greatest from Android, right? Android 15 preview just got shown off in February. It's coming out by the end of the year. These phones launch with Android 14. That's not a joke. All these Pixel 9s are running the second latest version of Android out the box. Obviously, they should be first in line for 15 and then the 7 years of promised software updates, but that's still hilarious. But every time I go back to using a Pixel, I'm reminded of all this stuff that I miss when I use other phones, like call screening. It's so good. I know Samsung kind of has like a janky Bixby version of it, but it doesn't work as well. I've tried. The Now Playing feature also, that just kind of ambiently tells you what song is playing in the background wherever you're at. Love it. And now there's all this new stuff that they're adding that also may or may not hook people to the Pixel. So Call Notes is a new one, pretty useful, summarizes phone calls that you're on with a recording. And the new Pixel Weather app, originally I wasn't going to give that much of a chance to it, but honestly, it's turned out to be just as good as basically any other Android weather app I've tried. So you can get to it by tapping the weather widget on the home screen, and it's got this really pretty UI where you can rearrange the big tiles and put the ones you care most about closer to the top. It doesn't let you change your weather source, but I'm already nitpicking at a level that only weather nerds will really care about. And they also threw in an updated
Weather
UI
nerds?
in the camera. And I don't know if anybody cares about this, but the temperature sensor in the Pros works on people now. I don't know if you caught that. And it gives these live temperature readings now as you move around an object, none of which is medical advice, by the way. I'm actually impressed by Google's commitment to this particularly useless app. Like Google, I know you get a lot of heat for killing things typically, but I give you permission to stop working on the thermometer app. I think you've done it. But there's one thing that, again, if you watch Google's event, that is really supposed to stand the Pixel out from the rest of the world of smartphones. And that is because this is where Gemini lives. This is this deep integration with Google's newest assistant here. Literally, the boot up animation on this phone is the Google logo, and then it turns into the Gemini logo before it starts up. Like these are basically Gemini phones. So let's talk about it. So ignoring the fact that Google has this horrible habit of rebranding and renaming things in the most confusing way possible, it seems clear that Gemini is the thing we should be focusing on here. Like there's a lot of pressure on this little box to be as useful as possible. And it actually delivers. Like I have found Gemini to be very useful and also rapidly improving over the past couple of weeks and gaining new capabilities. And it's very conversational. It remembers context. It gets questions correct most of the time. It's good. I clearly need to do an updated assistant battle because the last one I did was with Google Assistant, not Gemini. But see, that's the weird thing.
It's like
Google
half on
introduced
AI.
this
No.
huge new Gemini Assistant to everyone. But also Google Assistant still exists alongside Gemini on these phones too. Like it's two different assistants. Matter of fact, for a little while, Google Assistant was actually better than Gemini at a lot of
What do you guys use your assistants for? What the fuck do they do? What do they do?
things for regular
Maybe
people
he'll sell me on it.
were doing with it, because Gemini couldn't set timers, it couldn't get directions to places, it couldn't do basic home controls. And so Google Assistant would be the thing that it would fall back on and that people would continue to use. It's confusing. Even now, on the Pixel 9, you can hold down the power button or swipe up from the corner to get to Gemini.
Okay.
But the permanent Pixel home screen widget on everyone's phone, if you tap that microphone, that's the old Google Assistant. But today, now, Gemini can actually set timers and alarms, and it can listen and tell you what song is playing in the background when it couldn't before. And it can do home controls like changing my Nest thermostat temperature and turning smart lights on. But for some weird reason, when it's doing all of these new capabilities, it's showing me a little Google Assistant logo in the corner, as if to tell me like, okay, it works and we have this new capability, but Gemini is doing this through the old Google Assistant, which, why even tell me that? Just do the thing. So anyway, then also in the settings, you'll be able to have these Gemini extensions, which when you enable them, will let Gemini see more into your actual life, like through other apps like Google Docs and Drive and your calendar. And to me, that's really where it becomes the most useful. Like I start asking it to find emails for me and tell me the traffic to my next calendar event and things like that. That is just like talking to a normal person, and it's super useful. But then Gemini Live gets into this slightly less comfortable sometimes, but also sometimes very useful, fully conversational mode with Gemini. So you just open it like this, and it's full screen. So, okay, I've got this wasp nest in my studio, and I need to get rid of it. What do?
Wasps are pretty aggressive, so getting rid of the nest safely is the priority. Do you know what kind of wasps are in the nest? That will help me figure out the best way to help you remove it.
I have no idea, but they're all really active all the time.
Okay, that makes sense. To start, it's best to try and figure out what kind of wasps you're dealing with. Are they yellow and black with a narrow waist? If so, they're probably yellow jackets. Or are they more brown or gray with a wider waist? Those would be paper wasps.
You know what? I don't want to get that close to them. How about I just find pest control nearby? Can you do that?
Okay.
So this is all at the mercy of your internet connection, and it not.
I feel like my heart is beating incredibly quickly, and my lips are turning blue. Help me. Pixel. What do I do?
hallucinating and getting everything right. But when it does, it can be super useful, especially when you have like a bunch of follow-up questions about something and you want to just keep going. Then it's less of a bunch of typing Google and just talking to it. It's fine. So I do think Gemini is actually really good at this point. I will plan on doing a comparison to the new Siri, of course, probably ChatGPT and probably some others in some updated assistant battle. Feel free to get subscribed if you want to see that when it comes out. But as of right now, yeah, I'm a fan of what Gemini is doing. But the thing is, you can do any of this with Gemini on any Android phone. Matter of fact, Google literally demoed Gemini with the Galaxy S24 Ultra at their own event. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. So if that's not unique to Pixel and it's basically the Gemini phone, like, what's the point of all this new NPU power with the Tensor G4 and all this extra RAM dedicated to AI tasks? What exactly is that good for? Well, there are a bunch of other AI tasks.
What would you do if the lawsuit breaks Android off Google? No more Pixel? I mean, I've been using an iPhone for, 6 months? A year? Whenever I said I got this iPhone. I still miss I miss how you do texts on the Pixel. I hate texting on the iPhone. I think the keyboard is worse, and I hate that I can't archive texts. It actually destroys the texting experience. I hate scrolling through all these stupid messages. Also, I still hate the notifications. I hate the notifications on iPhone. They're just dog shit. I'll never get used to it. I'll never, notifications on Android are they're a trillion, quadrillion times better than the stupid fucking notification center bullshit and all. It's just dog shit. It's horrible. Notifications on the iPhone are so bad. Holy shit.
So here's how I want to go through these. There's a bunch of new AI features on the Pixel 9s, and I want to just sort of divide them into useful, meh, and gimmicks, based on my own experience with them over the past couple weeks. I've been trying them all, using them, putting them through their paces, and I have some thoughts. So some of them are really good and add to the Pixel experience, and others, not that great, kind of overrated. So under useful, I'm putting Gemini, of course, just the assistant overall. It's quick, it gets things right, fine. Then I have call notes, video boost, and
what's interesting, notifications. In the top left on your Android, you can always see where you have notifications at. Once I open my phone on my iPhone, I have no idea. I can click into my folders and I can see where there are numbers in the top corner to go and scroll through shit to find. It's just a horrible experience. Notifications are just terrible on iPhone. They're just bad.
And add me. So Video Boost actually seems to make a surprising difference at how good the video quality comes out of a Pixel and what you can get out of these. Call notes is convenient because if you have the guts to turn it on a phone call, it can record everything, ingest it all, transcribe it, summarize it, and give you that after the phone call, it's just useful. And then Add Me. Add Me. Add Me is interesting. It's good. It works pretty well.
Why do you archive text? I've genuinely never thought of doing it even with an Android. Just when I've responded to a message, I like not seeing it anymore. I don't need to. So let's say there's 2 or 3 active conversations that I need to be keeping track of. Well, when I open my messages right now, I've just got so much random shit that I've already responded to that I don't give a fuck about. And now there's if I'm one text I'm waiting on, I've got to scroll down past shit that I don't need to see anymore. And I can't get rid of this unless I delete the whole text log, all of our messages. It's just annoying. It's very nice being able to archive text on an Android phone.
I'm not sure if people are going to actually use it or if they're going to try it once and then forget about it and go back to taking selfies, but it does what it's supposed to. It's right there next to the portrait mode. It's easy to access in the camera. And so if you need to take a group shot and you actually have no one to take it for you, this feature...
Wait. What's the 10-month? October?
is genuinely useful. It just combines 2 pictures and boom, everyone's now in the photo. In case you were wondering, yes, you can do Add Me with yourself. And yes, if you pixel peep, you can tell that it's not perfect every single time. There are fuzzy edges. It's clearly using the base frame from the first photo and then compositing in the last person. But in general, the fact that Google has leaned this far in and created a genuinely useful feature out of thin air by just abandoning reality in the Pixel Camera app, I guess, yeah, you gotta give them credit. It's just, will people actually know to use this, or will they just go back to taking a selfie with everyone behind them so they get everyone in the shot? I don't know. Only time will tell. So then there's meh. There's the okay stuff. So I have the new weather summaries in the new weather app. They're AI generated. So right at the top of the app there, it gives you some text to describe the day for you. So you don't have to look at all those confusing numbers underneath. Honestly, it's actually kind of useful sometimes. But is this really AI? Maybe the sentence structure is coming from an LLM or something? I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It certainly didn't tell me about all this clouds coming in, probably going to dump some rain and also ruin my lighting. But then Magic Editor got this reimagine feature that lets you highlight any part of an image and then enter some text to turn it into something else completely different to have your photos look like, I don't know, a Fantasyland or something that also never happened. It does outright refuse to do some of my more dramatic edits. It doesn't seem to want to reimagine people ever, but it'll happily add objects to the background or change the setting entirely if you're into that. I don't know. What is a photo anyway? And then the last meh, but not least, or whatever, is the Screenshots app. Am I missing something here? I mean, I get the premise. You have some screenshots on your phone that you've taken where you want to save some critical information in them. So they built a place where you can organize them all into collections, which is convenient. You can search through them. You can have it remind you at a certain date and time of a specific screenshot, and even link you back to the web page that you took a screenshot of. And it makes all this information searchable. But I'm sitting here thinking, shouldn't this have been built into Google Photos? Like, did you know that Samsung's Photos app already built in the smart linking to any website you take a screenshot of? I mean, don't get me wrong, it works. It does what it's supposed to.
Oh my God. That's nice. But bro, one of the most also irritating and weird things, the way that the iPhone works is that like, so obfuscation of file structure is always annoying to me, that you can't tell like where things are actually stored at. But like when you have like a photo that you've opened and you save it, it's not always saved to like the Photos app. Sometimes it's like saved to downloads. And if you want something from your downloads to be recognized as a photo, you would imagine, oh, Photos must just be an abstraction. It must just go through the phone and gather everything with the correct file extension and organize it under Photos. But it's not. It's like a separate thing. So if you have a photo or a video in your downloads folder, you have to like add that to your Photos in order for your Photos to like have it there. It's so fucking retarded. Holy shit. Oh my God, I hate it. I can't stand it. Jesus.
My theory is they're probably doing slightly more analysis, more processing of all of the bits of text and information in each photo than they would with the normal Google Photos app. So that is what enables all the indexing and everything. And then maybe if it goes well, they'll also bring all that to the Photos app, maybe, or if it doesn't go well, then they can kill it easily. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. That's not though as bad as my gimmicks section. So Zoom Enhance. Have you heard about this? There's a new edit feature finally shipping in the Photos app that encourages you to zoom all the way in on a photo and then let it do its pixel magic where it plays this whole animation like it's going to reconstruct your photo.
What do you actually like about the iPhone? Honestly, the biggest pro that it has going for it is just the integration with all the other devices, which is like the exact type of monopolistic behavior you wouldn't like in a fucking device, but...
and find some hidden details. But it kind of never does.
Being able to transfer a conversation or whatever you're doing seamlessly from your iPhone to your iPad to your iWatch or whatever, the ecosystem is just super nice. Which is honestly like the worst reason for a device to be good. So
at the end of the day, all it does is sort of turn up the clarity filter and maybe add what feels like some fake texture where it thinks there should have been some. I'm not buying it. And then there's the Pixel Studio app, which is just this neat little app to generate new images completely on device. And again, what I'm not saying is that it doesn't work. It actually does work impressively well in like...
Oh, that too. The level of integration that iPhone has with apps is really fucking annoying as well, because sometimes when you're trying to change a setting on an app, you can't actually change it in the app. You have to change the setting in the fucking phone. Somebody was trying to send me a link to, I don't even remember what it was. It was a gooner. It was gooning. I was gooning. I think it was a WTF post on Reddit. And I must have spent like 10 minutes because I could open it on my computer and I couldn't open it on my phone. I was trying over and over again. I was like, I have no fucking idea what's going on here. And I go through all my settings on my Reddit app and I don't know why I can't open whatever is happening. And I'm like losing my mind. And then I Google around, like can't open whatever links. I can't open subreddit. What's going on, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I found out, on iPhone, there are not safe for work settings in the iPhone app settings that aren't in the application itself, but you have to go to the iPhone settings. It's like, bro, fine, fuck me. Yeah, holy shit. I don't know how many other settings like that exist for apps, but bro, fuck all that. Oh my God.
Like 3 seconds on device, it can generate whatever you want. It's just that I guess I don't really see a real genuine use for this other than just messing around, which, hey, honestly, that's fine too. If you just want to mess around and make a meatball sub with legs, then you got it. Knock yourself out. So, before it starts pouring rain, the meta with new smartphones in 2024 is, slight improvements across the board, but then also some splashy new AI features that are only available on the newest one because the new chip and the new neural cores, and it's just special for that.
What about the user experience with its animations? The iPhone is much smoother. I don't know if I actually agree with that. I feel like I have apps crash and freeze and shit about as much on the iPhone as I have on Android. Like, it happens on the iPhone, it does. It even happens on my iPad. The idea that apps just never freeze or crash, but I mean, like, you scroll up and you just, like, close them. Like, it happens. Yeah. I don't feel like it's, like, especially more stable than when I was using my, Android. So, yeah.
For that reason. So that's
the Reddit app can freeze up pretty easily. Yeah.
Happening. And if you want, you could easily throw these new Pixels into that camp. But the reason you'd buy this phone is really just the same as ever for a Pixel. It's the smartest smartphone in the room, and it's now also in a piece of kind of nice hardware that's a pleasure to hold and use. And
my favorite thing as well, also, warning, huge huge warning, huge warning, huge warning, okay? I don't remember if this happened on my Android or not, but if you're using iPhone, you have to use Safari. I use Chrome. I should switch. When I get my next iPhone, I'll probably just never download Chrome again. You have to use Safari. Don't trick yourself into thinking that any other browser can ever be integrated to some reasonable level on iPhone. Just learn Safari, learn to love it, use it. Don't fucking do Chrome bullshit, okay? The most irritating and annoying fucking thing. You ever go through the application merry-go-round where somebody sends you, you're on Discord, and then somebody sends you a Twitter link, and you're like, oh, God. So you run to your closet. You get a whole glob full of fucking lubrication. You got to lube yourself up, prepare yourself. Again, you're like, okay. All right, let's do this. So first you click the Twitter thing. Message pops up. Do you want to open this in an external browser? Yes, I do. You click it, you open it, 50-50 whether it opens in Chrome or whether it opens in Safari. Then wherever it opens there, hopefully it opens the actual thing itself and not the, do you have this application? Want to open it on Twitter? If it opens the thing itself and then you have to open it on Twitter, then you say, yes, I do want to open it on the actual Twitter thing. Or it might just give you a login screen because you're not logged in on the browser, right? Then you click, yes, I do want to use the application. And then from there, you got a 50-50 chance does it actually open it in Twitter. Sometimes it just opens the Twitter app, but it won't actually open the tweet that you click. It just opens Twitter for you. Like, oh, wow, thanks. I didn't know how to open the fucking Twitter app. Sometimes it'll open instead the app download menu. Like, oh, cool, you linked me to Twitter on the Apple Store. Like, I don't already have the fucking app on my fucking phone. Cool. So from Discord, I click a link, it opens a random browser, and then from there, I might have a link that I can click to go to the actual app itself, and then I don't know if it'll open the app with the actual thing open, or if it'll just open the app with nothing open, or if it'll take me to the fucking Apple Store to re-download the fucking app.
Then there's a bunch of AI stuff on top that you can try and either take it or leave it. It's kind of just up to you if you want to get a bunch of use out of that stuff or literally never touch it at all. I'm curious if you leave a comment.
Or I don't know if you use Safari, I don't know if you avoid all these problems. I actually have no idea, but oh my God.
Okay, and either take
I'm a Chromester, so.
it or leave it. It's kind of just up to you if you want to get a bunch of use out of that stuff or literally never touch it at all. I'm curious if you leave a comment down below what sort of stuff you think you would use or buy the phone to use or which stuff you don't think is that useful at all. At the end of the day, we'll have to see how it ages, but I'm thinking Pixel 9 and 9 Pro is some of their finest work yet. Also, shout out to Anker for sponsoring this video. Their new Anker Prime lineup is their most advanced multi-device fast charger they've made yet. That includes 3 charging stations, 1 docking station, 1 wall charger, 1 power bank, and 1 new cable. So the 2 that stand out to me the most are the Anker Prime charging station.
Bro, I have so much charging shit. I feel like a fucking, like one of those hiking nerds that has like 22 different types of sunscreen on him. I go out with so much battery power, I never need it. I never need to use any of it ever. Because you can charge like everything everywhere nowadays. One day though, bro, we're going to be trapped in the forest and somebody's going to be like, fuck. Like, we're so fucked. We don't have 55,000 milliamp hours of portable USB-C charge with us that has an LCD screen that actually displays the current wattage. What are we going to do? And I'm like, bro, today is your lucky day. I have 2 of these battery banks.
And the Anker Prime power bank. The charging station is this desktop accessory that can kick out 250 watts in total among its 4 USB-C and 2 USB-A ports, and then it has a display that can show you how much power each port is drawing actively. And then it lets you customize charging priority on each port. So you can let it just sort of auto-adjust and make the highest demanding items get the max charge that they can take. And then the power bank has a 9,600 milliamp hour capacity, and there's 2 USB-C.
The hidden OP about these types of power banks, I only use stuff that gives me a wattage readout from now on, by the way, because for some reason, why would my $27,000 fucking phone, why would that be able to tell me the wattage I'm charging at? Okay. Or maybe there's probably an app you can download that'll tell you. But it's nice to have these because it'll show you if you're actually charging something meaningfully or not. So one, you can tell how fast your phone is charging, which is nice. Like you plug in, it's like, why does it say fucking 5 watts right now? Versus like, 40, 50, 60, or 90, depending on what you're charging. Number one. And number two, okay, the also hidden OP is it can actually tell you what the fuck kind of USB cable you have. Because, bro, USB cable, who the fuck knows what you're actually charging at? My God. You can find USB A-type to C-type that charges decently fast, but you have to have the right cable for it. And some of them only charge at 2 watts or 4 watts, and then some charge at like 15. I think 15 might be the cap on it. But yeah, Jesus. Being able to even know what kind of USB charging cable you have is nice too.
Max charge that they can take.
I filtered so many of my cables with a USB tester. Yes, holy shit, it's so nice, yes.
And then the power bank has a 9,600 milliamp hour capacity, and there's 2 USB-C ports on it, and up to 65 watts output from this thing. But it can also be a wall charger too. So that 1.3-inch display is going to show you how much battery you have left and how much power each of those ports is outputting. So you can check them out and the rest of the Anker Prime lineup in the video description. But either way, that's been it. I got this in before the pouring rain started, so I'm pretty proud of that. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks, dude. Twitch mobile subs will be $7.99 starting October 1st. Starting October 1st, we're increasing new Tier 1 sub and gift sub prices on the mobile app in over 40 countries. Damn. Ooh, people are going to be uber mad about that one. Oof. Oof. Oof-ber mad. What is this?
Why?
Also, how am I begging for clout if I get banned everywhere but still have way more followers than him?
Fucking own. I have no answer to that.
You're not engaging. All right, that's I did my piece.
Why?
Also, how am I begging for clout if I get banned everywhere but still have way more followers than him?
Fucking own.
Hassan tries the no clout role when Jackson Hinkle ambushes him in the middle of an interview. Is Hinkle the one asking this question? This is retarded. This is 12 likes. I don't even know why this was linked to me. Hinkle was DMing the guy. Okay. Checking my at Twitch dashboard today, I've seen that I have 1,600 subscribers, 1,730 sub points thanks to tier 2 to 3, 620 or 639 are Twitch Prime, which is supposed to be great, right? Because is free support. Well, I will screenshot how much value are those 639 primes. That means from 2.5 with 50/50 contract or 3.5 each from 70/30. Now the primes are worth average $1.2. Thanks for taking out more and more income from streamers. The average is 1.2, so it means some countries give more, but others probably give less than $1. Working as freelancer is stressful. More every day. I want post this because people think we are rich for having those amount of subs while streaming 150 to 200 hours each month. I guess people joke when they say that, but in case one is serious, because remember that after the amount there is taxes. Disaster. Okay. What? I guess he's just complaining about how little Twitch Primes pay. I mean, they don't pay that much, but it's also free money. So I mean, someone calls you a white supremacist. I am.
Matt Walsh, a man who has on occasion defended white people saying the N-word, which by the way, he has. Okay, this is not like unique to extremely online debate perverts like Destiny, who has also done a similar thing, the identical thing. Matt Walsh himself has also done this. I'm sure you guys have that tweet. Okay. Matt Walsh's tweet, I mean. It is phenomenal that this man who has, as a white guy, defended white people saying the N-word is now going to sit here and posture and act like he is offended that Tim Walz is making a meme about white people not handling spice. Okay?
But everyone's skipping over the more important point, which is that a presidential candidate just casually dropped anti-white racism in the middle of what was supposed to be a lighthearted video. You know, Tim Walz says that he makes white guy tacos. And Kamala says, what is that, mayonnaise and tuna? Like, that is anti-white racism.
Here, let's hear what Matt has to say about the N-word.
And it is, again, a decision that no one can logically or morally defend. You know, the idea that there's a word that cannot be uttered under any circumstance is completely insane. And it is not something that there's no other word in the English language.
He's not wrong. Stop being such a fucking echo chamber to your shit. Kisses to you, chatter. Thank you for being the lonely fucking wolf in here who will defend what is right. Okay? Thank you. You're right.
Okay, listen. It is anti-white racism. It is true, okay? And it needs to stop. Or we need to be able to have other anti-racisms, okay? Which I'm also okay with, okay? Because we can all do a little bit of racism, right? Walsh is retarded for being selectively upset because he's a conservative fucking moron. But Hassan is also retarded because he's selectively upset because he's okay with some slurs and not others. Listen, here's the... Also, anybody who tries to accuse somebody of being racist because of position on slurs, who the fuck cares? There are so many more things to nail people like Walsh on when you're talking about racism than whether or not they are mad about the inconsistent utilization of certain slurs or not, okay? Who the fuck cares? It's such a non-issue, such a bullshit point. But I will say, okay, I don't think that there is an issue with certain types of like racial jokes or racial humor. I think that's fine, okay? But it starts to feel really fucking weird, okay? It starts to feel really weird when you only do it to one kind of person. That gets really strange. And then when other people can be ultra fucking sensitive about it. That's it. Now, whether you like that or not, I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But don't be surprised, okay, when white people get a little bit irritated when it's like, wait, so if I make any type of joke ever about anything whatsoever related to any of the things that you like, say, do, anything related to culture, it's like microaggression, racism, I can't do this, blah, 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 you're going to cancel the fucking me. But you can like make fun of our lack of spice tolerance or whatever other way, like whatever, right? I think making fun of white people is fine. I think it's great because white people are really easily triggered, okay? But there's also good racial humor sometimes to explore with other people as well, which is also fine, you know? And if you want to make fun of me for, first of all, I eat spicier food than you, so fuck you, okay? But if you just wanted to be racist against me, make fun of me for only liking mayo and tuna or whatever, two things that I fucking hate, all right? If you're black, get ready for a few KFC jokes to come your way, okay? That's it. That's all I'm saying. And it's all good at the end of the day, okay? We take our punches, we give our punches. That's it. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, everybody here likes mayonnaise and watermelon, okay? We all do. And by we all, I mean you all, because that shit is gross. I'm a ranch guy. True. What is this? Do you hate watermelons too? No, I don't hate watermelons, but watermelon is the equivalent to avocado. It's okay, but it's insanely fucking overrated. That's it. Boom. Stay mad, chat.
This is my home lab. I have 2 hypervisors and a 24-bay NAS. I run Hyper-V Server Core on my servers. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Why? Why was he running Hyperlab V? I don't actually know. I have no idea what he said. Okay. What is this? Good one. Oh, connections. Let's go. Balloon, bar, cake, fizz, pie, bubble, tire, coat, sling, smear, punch, line, floaty, sour, plaster, and basketball. Ooh, oh man. Punch is like a drink. A floaty is like a drink. Fizz, a punch, a floaty, and a plaster? Let's... Not even one off. Okay. Nope. Okay, forget that. Okay. Things that are spheres. Balloon, bubble, basketball. No. Okay. Let's think for a moment. Okay, hold on. Let's think. Let's think. Oh, I see it. You're coating stuff by putting stuff over. You're coating it, you're smearing it, you're plastering it, and you are caking it. Oh my God. Submit, boom, give it to me. Okay, I'm a god. All right. Okay, let's see. Fruit punch. Fruit fizz? Fruit pie? Fruit balloon? No. Floaty, sling. Bubble, balloon. Basketball. A line. Line. Bubble. Tire. Fuck. Fuck. A bar. A bar? Pie. Oh shit. I'm fucked. I'm completely fucked. Basketball. Wait a second. Things that are mostly air. A balloon, a bubble, basketball, and fizz? What is fizz? Is it like the stuff that, like carbonation is fizz, right? That comes up? Bar, line, floaty. What? Was I one away? Did it not say that? Oh, fuck. It was... Fuck. Oh, no. You can sour on something. Sour. Sour. Sling. Apple pie. Apple line. Key lime. Key line? Is it key lime pie or key lime? I don't think it matters here. Fizz. Punch. Fruit punch. Fruit pie. You have fruit pies, right? Fruit fizz? No. Fruit floaty? No. Root beer floaty? Tire. Fuck. Tire. You tire out. You get tired. Oh, God. It's going to be real dumb. Whatever this is, it's going to be real stupid. Balloon and bubble have to be related. And fizz. These must be related. And a floaty. Punch. A sling. Sling it. You punch it. Line. I have no idea. I'm fucked. I have no idea. I'm not even close. Crowbar, crow sling, crow line, crow fizz. I'm a sling. You can sling something over your shoulder. Okay, pie. Okay, mathematical doesn't make sense, right? Because it's not spelled correctly. Pie could drop the E. Pie. P-I-T-I-R. Tier. Lin. These other dumb words. Pie, tie, lie. No, that'd be retarded. No. But then again, it's connections. Okay. Okay, it's not pie. A pie. An apple pie. Pie. P-I-E? Yippee? No. Pie. Okay, not that. Fuck pie. Okay, bubble. Like a bubble. What about like economics? Like an economic... Like we could be in a bubble of recession. A punch bar, sling, sour, fizz, line, floaty, basketball. No, not a bubble. Bubble... A thing that happens in water? Bubble happens in soft drinks. Bubble, fizz, floaty. Bubble tea. Is bubble tea real? Or am I just thinking of boba tea? Sour tea, sling tea, lime tea. No. Okay, tire. Like a tire. You could tire out from something. No, tire punch. Things that happen in a boxing ring. You punch people. You get tired. You... No. Sour. Fizz out. Wait. No way, right? Like you could get tired of something. You sour on something. Your interest fizzles out. There's no way, right? Bubbles out, bar, sling, punch, line, balloon. No, tire. You fizz on something. That doesn't make any sense. No, it can't be that. Okay, balloon could be your... Balloon is something growing. You're ballooning it up, or a balloon. I already tried like filled with air, balloon, bubble, basketball, slinging something. You're slinging it away, or it's a sling, a thing you could technically like wear, or a broken bone. Don't they go in a sling? There's no way it would be like a sling, or like you could put a bar in like a cast to hold it, a balloon for like an angiogram or something, or like a line for like stitches. No shot. This would be insane. That I don't even know if that makes sense. No. A sling. No shot. No. A bar. You could bar somebody from an area. You're not allowing them in, or it's a bar. You pass the bar. It's a type of test. Or a bar is a place you go to drink. You go to I guess social gatherings. Let's go to the bar. Let's go play basketball. Let's go to the balloon. Punch, like fruit punch, or punch somebody. Punch is a nickname for a drink. A punch, a fizz, a floaty, and a sour. That's not a... Is that a thing? Punch. Oh no, fuck. One away. A bubble. Punch tea, floaty tea, a bubble drink, a soda bubble, sour, fizz. What else would go with these? A floaty, a fizz, some punch. It's not a sour. A bubble, a pie, a sling, a bar, a tire line, a basketball balloon. No, fuck me. Bro, fuck this. Things that are inflated? Oh my God, fuck me. It had air in them, but it's things that are inflated. Kinds of charts. A bar is a bubble thing. Is that a chart? I guess it kind of is. Yeah, I guess a bubble chart, a bar chart. I'm thinking graphs. Okay. Classic cocktail types. I don't know. I've never heard of a sling cocktail. I mean, I don't know a lot. I guess you can have fizz. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Fuck this. Yeah, who knows? Fuck me. What is a bubble chart? You can have like bubbles that are bigger, smaller, based on like your placement. Like you can have it, I guess, but it's like split VOD. Well, hold on. I'm about to go. I'm gonna go downstairs, grab my computer parts. We're gonna go build it in the studio. What am I looking? Oh, okay. We'll do our time guesser real quick. All right, let's go. Let's fucking go. Yes, King. Pokemon Go. Bro, my time sense is like completely fucking destroyed. I feel like this was like 10 years ago. I think it was like 4 years ago. Didn't Pokemon Go start during COVID because people were still wearing masks? So can I say 2021? Blinders Street Station. What is this? Sounds like some London shit. People aren't wearing masks anymore. 2022? This is some... It's always London shit. Blinders? Sidewinders? And they have all the clocks. And these losers are driving on the wrong side of the street too. But these could be one-ways. Because they're driving on the right side here. Why am I? It's always London. Why are we overthinking this? Let's go. London. Who was playing Pokemon Go in 2021 still? 2022? I know it came out, but when did we stop wearing masks also? I don't remember. Let's say 29. Good luck. Whoo. Whoo. Oh, Pokemon Go to the polls! I failed you, Hillary. This might have been one of the worst guests I've ever had in my life. Why did I think people were playing Pokemon Go during COVID? Wait, were they? It was 10 years ago. I said that as like a half meme that it could have been 10 years ago. Did people play Pokemon Go during COVID? Why do I have this memory? No, bro, I should have known this because I remember people playing Pokemon Go when I lived back in Omaha. I remember walking... Oh... Fuck my... Bro, the last 4 years, my memory is scrambled. Also, Melbourne? Who cares? Fuck me. Okay, that's okay. We're going for 38K today. We're gonna get we're gonna do a 38K. We're gonna do a 38K. No. Oh, the hats. The hats. Okay, Rue de Duras. Oh yeah, we know this. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we absolutely know this one. These are the Jews being taken away on the trains. Or these are Navy American men about to go off to war. No, the coat. This is some British bullshit, isn't it? Did we have the coats like this? Oh, fuck. Rue de Duras. This isn't 8th Ave. 8th Avenue? Is this New York? Is it America? Rue. We wouldn't have this day. No, this isn't fucking America. This isn't even London for once, maybe. Rue. R-U-E day. Something Spanish. Or is this just one word? De Duras. Maybe it's not. I have absolutely no fucking idea. Damn, why do you look so fucking mad, homie? What's wrong with you? Lady got sunglasses back here. Two, peace. Oh, they're saying peace because there's a war. Which one? One or two? Which one do we think, boys? What's that? Okay, let's just go back here. 19, we'll say 19. 16, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, yeah, why not? That one. And then, okay, where are they at? You know what? We're going to stick these guys over in somewhere in France. Paris. Yeah, sounds good. I have no idea. Just give me this one. Oh, 58. Charles de Gaulle supporters. Well, we got kind of the location. Cheering on the streets of Paris one day prior to his appointment as prime minister by the French National Assembly. This picture is way too bad for 1958. What the fuck? Impossible. Impossible. Rue equals street in French. Well, I didn't get the location wrong. Damn, 42 years off. Holy shit. Why do they have their hands up like retards? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. When did Kamala Harris meet? Is this Betty from the Golden Girls? Okay, I actually have no idea when these fuckers would have ever met. What is this? This is like some royal shit, right? This isn't the White House. It wouldn't have these ugly, gaudy, gross fucking rooms, right? So they got to be in London somewhere, right? Because she's too sick to go anywhere. Yeah, this is some British bullshit. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. But we wouldn't have this in the White House, right? In the first house or something? Well, who's traveling right now? Who looks like they're traveling more? Who looks like they're traveling? They're definitely traveling. She can't travel. She's old. She's sick. Who are these people? These aren't Americans. Okay. I've been to the castle before. The Castle Pole, whatever it's called. Where was it? I must have been in London, right? Where is this stupid shit at, though? I feel like I was within walking distance. I don't remember. I don't remember. There's a thing you can walk around and you can look inside it from the outside, from the gates. From King's Park? No, fuck. Where? What? It's near London, right? It absolutely is. When did I go? Who did I go with? I feel like I streamed it, didn't I? Okay. Let's think. If we were building a city, okay, we're at London, okay, the capital, okay. Well, we'd want to be near like or the castle. We want to be near water because that's like strategically important, right? So we got to be near this. We got to be near this guy, okay. All right. So where? Okay. So where are we at? I'm never finding this. Wait. The Royal Arsenal. Is that named like Royal like for the castle, or is that like a football team? Arsenal? I don't remember. I don't. Oh my god, no. Fuck. Okay, if I just look, it's going to come back to me. I'm going to be like, oh shit, I remember this. That's not happening. It's not going to happen. Why do I keep looking at green areas? I don't even think I was in a green area. It was like it was just like a thing you walked around. I don't even know if that was actually the fucking castle. Okay, we're just going to guess in the city center because fuck me, apparently. Unbelievable. Unreal. Fuck this place. Fuck everything about this place. Let's just zoom out. Let's just think. Where would we stick this stupid fucking... Just let me just look for 1 second. Is this the place? Is it the palace? Buckingham. That sounds like a royal place. I don't care. We're picking it. When did these guys visit? When would they have visited? 2008 to 2016. Well, how young is our boy? He's looking minor stress. I'm going to say 20. We'll go with 2012. Fuck it. No, we'll go with 2010. We'll go with 2010. Who's on the... Yeah, we'll go with 2010. Fuck it. We take those. We take those. My God, we take those. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we're coming back. Oh my God. 18,000 at 3 guesses done. Okay, that's okay. We can come back. We can get 30K. We just need 2 Niners. We need 2 Niners in a row. I fucked up so hard. Okay. Oh, no, wait, for 30K, we just need 2 6K. We need 2 Niners. We need 35. Okay, not looking good. Not looking good. Not looking good. Radio. Pijika. Okay, not good. Lewd. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh man. Wow. Fuck. Kavana. Nesnik. Are these flags, kind of? Holy shit, the quality. Oh, fuck. Wide streets, European architecture, right? This is European, isn't it? So many walkers. So many walkers. They're walking everywhere. They're walking everywhere. Everywhere. They're walking so much. Fuck me, I'm doing it. This might be the end for us. I don't know how you would say. Pijika. This word feels Eastern European to me. I don't know what this is. Pijika or Dijika, Rajika? Feels Eastern European to me. But that's not for any great reason. But not for any great reason. Kavana. No cars at all. Shitty picture quality. A street in downtown Rijeka, Croatia? Who knows and who cares? This is a picture from 1971? With what camera? Ooh. Bell-bottom pants. Yeah, I saw that, but I figure it's just an old thing. What is this camera? Holy communism. What the fuck? Okay. We need to not rely on the camera quality so much. Oh my God. Croatia? Who cared? Okay, that's all right. We can still go for the big 30,000. Okay, where is he? Where the fuck is he at? Where you at, Bush? Okay. Police? What, who, which ones? Oh no, it's some kind of disaster. Oh fuck. Is this this isn't the Pentagon, right? It was a hole that went in, right? Didn't we watched the video? No. Okay, okay, we got Bush. Where are we at, Bush? Don't worry, Bush. I got you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to put this one together. We're going to put this one together. What did this guy do? Shake my... It's an honor to meet you, black police officer, because you did... This guy looks like Blade. Okay, we did something commendable. Something heroic. Something brave. I have no idea what this is. I want to guess Massachusetts, Springfield, but I feel like that's just the name of like a brand or something. There's no way it's the city. This is the city. There's no way. It's going to be like Springfield Construction or something fucking retarded. What's on your thing? We got a lot of military people here, and we got cops. The cop has like a badge on. It's got to be... I'm going to guess it's on federal grounds then, right? Do we think? And the military's here. Is this like some Hurricane Katrina shit? It doesn't look like we're in... No, what the fuck? Doesn't even make sense. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? What are you guys doing back here? This is some Men in Black shit. God damn it. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck is... What else happened with Bush besides 9/11? I have no idea. I truly don't know. Look at the foliage. We can tell by the grass type. No, we fucking can't. No, we can't. I don't know whose police badge. Is this like a federal thing? Like federal police, Capitol Police, right? Because he's got an eagle. What does this say? District of Columbia? I'm just reading into this. That's not even what it says. Massachusetts? No. They're not in Massachusetts. That Springfield is a red herring. I'm not going to fall for it. I won't fall for it. This isn't... I don't think this is like DC though, no? I don't care. We're guessing. Fuck, I don't care. Fuck this game. Fuck all of this. Is that the Pentagon? What does the Pentagon look like from the outside? Pentagon. 9/11 hole in wall. Yeah, it looked like this. Oh, there was a whole ass collapse. Okay, damn. Or maybe this was like right. Maybe they did this. Maybe they bulldozed it after, actually. That might have been what it was. No. Holy shit, I didn't want to open this. Because when we did that stupid debunking 9/11 video, I don't remember seeing, but maybe it was. I don't remember. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a masterful guess. How can one man know so much American history? My God, I'm a genius. We take those. We take those. 32K. Hell yes. A very respectable store. Or score. Jesus. Okay. All right. I'm going to go grab all my computer parts and shit. And in a bit, we'll be streaming from downstairs, okay? Be careful. I love you.